Well, coach said you would get a lot of reps, in the preseason. How have you liked, the way you was used in that first game and just implementing you, targeting you?
I liked it. It was the first time I got back on the field, played that many reps in about a year and a half, 2 years. So it was good for me, get out there, get moving around, either going through the offense, getting set up and things like that. So it was good.
How'd that one-handed catch feel?
It felt good. It was just another play we needed to get the win, big play. So it was good.
What went through your mind after? I felt like you were kind of collected in the beginning, and then I know when you saw Alexander on the sideline, you could.
Oh yeah, because me and him, we talked about that all week for a long time. So when it happened, I was just so excited for him, full of joy, full of everything. Like I ran down, not knowing we had the 2-point conversion, so I'm in the end zone celebrating. L came to give me, we went to 2-point conversion. So I was just excited for him.
I got a question for you. Man, what's it like playing with St. Brown out there?
Oh man, it's awesome. I play with a lot of good receivers. This man, one of the hardest working that I've been around, man. You see, like he out here. After this, he about to go get some work of his own.
My dog.
It's just great playing with him. When we line up with each other, it's gonna be scary.
What's something about Amon-Ra St. Brown that maybe nobody knows?
You can't tell him. You can't tell him.
I don't want to say that.
Catch today from Teddy. What was it like just working with him for the first time?
It was good. It's probably one of my first time. We got out and did some little walkthroughs and ran routes and stuff like that. But it was good coming from, just catching passes, getting the ball in my hands, being able to catch the ball, run routes, get through the defense, read the defense, just play ball. It was good for sure.
They moved you all over the other night and kind of did the whole route tree. Just how important is that too, J-Mo? Just getting everything down and everything in.
It was important to me because, like I said, I haven't been out and played that many reps in so long. So it was just, I guess it was for me to get my feet under myself and be prepared for like when the time comes and things like that. So it was also good for me. I feel like I got out there and did the right thing, lined up well. Get some things. We got some things to fix for sure, but I think I did pretty well.
You didn't have a training camp last year. From day one of training camp to where you're at now, where do you think you made the mistake?
Really just starting it. The first day probably. Last year, like you said, I couldn't even be out here. I was on the side doing my own drills and things like that. But I feel like I made progress every day. That's the goal, though, to make progress every day, get better every day. It's either you get better or you get worse, so I just try to get better every day.
I'd assume it'd be hard to sit out. What does it mean to you to be able, like you said, to be a full participant, to get those reps, albeit a preseason game, to get that catch, to celebrate with your teammates? What does that all mean to you?
It feels good because, just getting to be able to be a part of something. I wouldn't say me standing around is not being a part of something, but, I play football. It's actually feel good for me to get out there and play football, So it was just good, the intensity of the game. There was a lot of fans there. It was fully packed, man. They had the chants going and everything. Just get your adrenaline running and get you ready for the next game. So it's good.
So what's the difference with those fans out there?
To me, I wouldn't say it would make a difference. I love the fans being out there. It just kind of give me a push to, go harder. They ain't out here for no reason. So I'm trying to make a play for them, make something shake for them.
Coach Campbell said earlier they was really emphasizing, pass catching with you. Like what's some of the areas they emphasize with you with that? Those areas what you feel like you can improve upon, especially after this training camp?
Really just, I feel like it's just catching the ball, tucking it, getting to the tuck all the way. Not trying to make my move when I see the defense or the defender right there after you catch the ball or see the ball coming your way, things like that. But my main goal is just to stay conditioned, stay ready for when that time comes. When I get back to practicing with the guys, it's going to be full go.
Do you feel any pressure at all being in the 12?
Nah, no pressure. No pressure. I was born for this.
We see you working with L before practice and after practice. It seems kind of like a new thing. What are you gaining out of those side sessions?
It's just more of a relationship. We get out here and get to talk a couple football plays, get some catches, just get warmed up. Then after practice, you just get some more catches. Just you don't get a lot of balls coming your way in practice. You can't get as many balls because you got to get spread it out. Working on certain plays, but it just makes sure I just get my hands on the ball, just squeezing the ball, tucking it, everything.
You got a little extra work with Teddy and Adrian there at the end. What were you guys working on there, and what has Teddy brought to the room?
Just a couple routes, some routes that he seen wasn't like, I don't know. We just went over some routes. We got some good work in after practice. I would say it's more to help me and help him, so we really helping each other as we get to go through the playbook and things like that. But it's good. We all teammates, and he bring a lot to the room. I would say like everybody, like he just involved everywhere, things like that.
What's the respect level at for a guy who's been in the league and done it in all different types of situations, now is here helping you guys try to win?
It's a high respect because like you said, he been in the league a while. He know how it goes. He been in some situations. He been played football for a long time and been in the NFL for a long time. There's some guys who just came in the league this year. I've been in the league 2 years. There's people been 3 years. I think he 10 in. That's half my age. But I'm just saying, like, you can learn a lot from somebody who done spent a lot of time in systems and knowing what's going on and things like that. So he'd be a great mentor for people.
As a young player, I know Eric asked you about pressure. You say you don't feel any pressure. Do you feel all eyes on you though? Like, does it feel any different?
I feel eyes on me, but it come with everything. Like being drafted high. I wouldn't say I want the eyes off of me because I want them on me. I'm eventually they'll be on me. So I wouldn't say there's no pressure, man. I don't feel no pressure.
The eyes that are on you, do you feel that I don't know, how do you feel they want you to succeed?
I don't really pay attention to things like that. I got my own head. I want to succeed as bad as I want to, so I feel like it's going to happen.
So as a young player and a competitor, how do you handle like when a play is there but you didn't make it? So
next play. That's only one play. You get about 70 plays in a game, if that, but then one play can't make your whole day. You got to bounce back, shake back. It's all about the next play. That's all. That's mostly what it is.
You treat these preseason games like the regular season?
Yeah. I treat every game like I even treat practice like regular season. I'm trying to go out there, run my full speed, make sure we get this down. So, I would say I treat it like regular season for sure because I'm out there. I got to miss a couple games, So for sure I got to go out there and give it my all just to make sure I'm getting things right and on top of things.
You got 2 more of these, preseason games. Where do you want to be? What do you need to accomplish, I guess, the next 2 weeks just to be where you want to be?
I just want to get better every day. Today, Monday. Tomorrow I want to be better than I was today. And just by come game day, just make plays and just win the game.
How do you judge whether you get better? Like, was there something specific, I guess, that you're trying to?
I wouldn't say that. I just want to go out there and try to be perfect.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Damn. I didn't think y'all was coming.
like riding a bike?
New money over there. New money. Man, I'm excited. It's football season. I'm a little late though, right? But no, I'm excited, man. Looking forward to, putting in work with these guys, and also just fine-tuning my game. So excited about being here. Familiar faces, such a talented roster, great coaches. Just feels right.
You said you couldn't talk to us till you got your number, though. What's the Denver situation?
I'm gonna wear number 50. Yeah, I'm gonna wear 50, man. Yeah.
Now we know you lied on Friday when you needed him.
Yeah.
Looking at maybe what you've heard before you came here, you talked a little bit about your impression so far, but I guess what would your impression be now after practice?
Man, it's a talented team, which, I knew coming in. It's great leadership. You sit back and you watch some of the guys who've been here. And guys really are aware of, what we have here. You talk about this division. Talk about the way this team finished the season last year. So guys are aware of the sense of urgency, and you sense it from not only the players but the coaches as well.
Seriously on the number? Trying to get tied?
No, I'm gonna wear 50, man. Yeah, 50. It's preseason. You can wear whatever number you want. Yeah. We'll figure something out when the regular season comes around. All that, yeah.
Late arriving, can you just explain that? Were you waiting for the right situation or wanted to wait till this time or something?
Nah, I had just given birth to my second son, so I wasn't really in a rush to leave and anything like that. Yeah.
Dan did talk about you've gone through every kind of offense. You've been with a lot of coaches and coordinators. What tips and tricks have you picked up along the way to speed up the process of learning a new playbook, new verbiage?
Well, it's a great question, because each system there's usually some carryover. Concepts are usually the same. It's really the verbiage, and given that I played in different systems, I heard just about all the verbiage until I got to Detroit. Yeah, it's all new verbiage, but similar concepts, like I said. So just really getting familiar with what we're calling things. That's the biggest thing for me.
Why is this such a great fit? Why did you decide that this was a
Man, honestly, I just think, man, with the talent on this team, the starters on this team, the experience on this team, just felt like a great situation for me to just come in and honestly just be a mentor to some of the younger guys, teach them how to be pros, while also, fine-tuning my game. I feel like I still got some left in the tank, so it's a great situation. Like I said, familiar faces. I love the quarterback room already with the experience from Brew to JG. Just a great room, man. Martinez, Nate, JT Barrett's in there. He was with me in New Orleans, and then Hendon. It just feels good, coming in to the facility every day. My spirit feels like it belongs here.
Jameson Williams touchdown.
Say it again.
You were a little excited on Alexander.
Hard time. His name's Hard Time. Yeah. I was definitely excited about Hard Time's punt return touchdown. He's a guy, man. He's worked extremely hard to get here, and I tell him all the time, man. No matter what cards you're dealt, man, just be thankful that you have this opportunity, because 2020, he had just finished his senior season at FIU, and he didn't really get a chance for pro day because he had injured his ankle. Then COVID and everything, so he didn't really get a shot at pursuing his dreams. And he just worked with me the entire 2 off seasons, 20, 21, and I think 22 we worked together as well. But he's just a guy, man. Whenever I called him, 5 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock at night, he just jumped. He didn't ask why, anything. He just got up, came, put the work in, and I'm just excited, that he's getting an opportunity to just continue doing what he loves to do.
Has Dan Campbell changed at all since you guys were?
Nah, man.
What was appealing about you?
Yeah, everybody keep asking me, man, what was he like as a position coach? He's the same, man. He's the same, exact same, and that's rare in this league. You usually see some guys who might have been position coaches, they become head coaches, and certain things might change within them. But Dan, he's the same. He's fired up every day. I mean, you guys know him. You guys have gotten to know him very well, and I'm just excited just to be here.
Was he a selling point in getting you to Detroit?
Man, yeah, he was definitely. But AG as well. Yeah, AG. I think he remembered the days when I used to torch him in practice or something like that. But no, just, man, so many familiar faces like Shep, linebacker coach. We trained together in the offseason when he was still playing ball. So it's crazy. You look around the locker room and it's like, man, these are kids who are, even though I'm still a kid, I feel like, I'm still 30. But I'm in year 10. You got guys like, man, 10 years? I'm like, yeah. But it just feels right.
Teddy, you were you've been in the division, obviously. From the time that you were with the Vikings to the time you're now with the Lions, how did the perception, you think, change about the Lions within the division as far as when you were playing against them to now they're practically Super Bowl champs like this?
Man, you say it. Nah, honestly, when I was in Minnesota, Detroit, kicked our ass my rookie year. I got sacked like 6 times, threw 3 interceptions. So, I've always had a number of respect for this organization. The players that have played for this team, this organization, they've carried themselves with class, and you see that now. So, the perception hasn't changed to me. And I'm pretty sure to the league, everyone was on high alert. But, when I was in the division, we always respected Detroit.
Do you get a sense right now just how the fans have, I guess, been anticipating your arrival as maybe the best, backup quarterback in the history of the NFL. And so much hype around your rival.
Nah, man. I don't think about that. I just think about how I can, help this team, help the young players, help the quarterback room, and just help myself, be the best version of Teddy that I can be. I'm excited that, the fans are, eager to see this team go out and compete. I heard it's like sold out season tickets or something like that. So I'm excited I got a taste of it the other night, the preseason game with the fan base. So you can just feel the excitement.
Like when it comes to helping young players, how much can you be a mentor for Hendon Hooker, and what do you know about his game and how do you think he's coming in?
The crazy thing I told Hendon, I was like, man, no knock on you. I said, man, I don't really watch football. So he was talking to me today, and I know who he is. I knew who he was, but I don't really, when I'm in it, I'm in it. If I'm not in it, I'm in La La Land. But, we were talking, man. He's a great guy, man. I'm excited for him. Having learned that he would have won the Heisman last year if he didn't get hurt. I was like, damn, I didn't know that, So I got a ton of respect for him, man, just given that, the amount of success that he's had and then, the setback that he's had. But I'm watching him right now and the way he's attacking each day. I'm excited that, I get to just be a crutch, if he needs me. I get to give him some of my knowledge and my experience that I've gained from being in different quarterback rooms, seeing different vets, and just excited for him, excited for the quarterback room, like I said.
Guys, time for two more.
Willingness to teach young guys, and that was something that Dan said was really attractive to him. Like he told the story about you being in New Orleans and taking the young receivers. Where does that come from? Why is that important to you to sort of pay for?
Man, that's just been me my entire life, just paying it forward, because I know that I won't play this game forever. There's certain things in life that I can't do forever. So it's like, man, how can I leave an everlasting impact? How can I prepare the next wave of talent, the next wave of, athletes for what's in store? And, it's kind of like my gift of life, just honestly pouring into the younger, athletes, the younger players on the team. And that's how I stay blessed, I feel. That's how I keep getting opportunities. Of course, aside from what I'm able to do as a football player, but it just means a lot to me, especially when you see guys like Jameson Williams, who has unbelievable talent. I get to be a part of his journey. And JT and I, we talk a lot because he's now on the coaching side. He's telling guys, man, Teddy taught me when I was a rookie. He taught me how to do this, do that. That's what it's all about for me. And of course, having success as a player. But those are the life trophies that, I get. Those are the plaques that, you don't see on the walls. And it just means a lot to me.
What is your plan with that? Do you pick a guy or two out? Do you just, whoever you see somebody that has some talent that maybe needs some help? What's your sort of...
It's really, all the guys, because you never know. It's not even who wants it. I just, hey, man, come here. All you young guys, after practice, don't leave the field without seeing me. And it's a way for me to just get throws also because, sometimes, the starters are in there with JG and, their legs might be burned a little bit. So it's like an opportunity for young guys to stay behind and go through the practice script. It's like getting live reps, because I'm trying to get myself ready. They're trying to continue to fight for a spot on this team. So it's really like me just going out and, hey, you come here, And then, then you have the ones who want it. Those are the ones who you bring in a little closer because, it means that much to them.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. You did connect with Jameson out there on the field today. What is your early impression of former number first round pick?
Like I said, he's a guy, man. He has unbelievable talent, and I want to just push him to those limits that he may have never been pushed to. It's a little tougher when practice is going on because the coaches have different guys who they have to get going. If he messes up on a play, you can critique him real quick, but you got to get to the next play. So he's a guy I really want to just, see have a long future in this league because you all know he was a first rounder for a reason. So like I said, I just want to challenge him, to be the best player that he can be a true pro. And I'm excited that, I get to, hey, challenge him. And really, I'm going to implement some things that's going to really make them hate me. But it's going to be great for JG. It's going to be great for this offense, this organization. And I'm excited about his future.
Well, thanks, guys.
Okay. No problem.
Dude, it means a lot, but I'll tell you what, I think the biggest thing is just I've always appreciated the trust from my coaches and the respect from my teammates. And I think that's awesome that happened, brother. Yes, sir.
Campbell was really coach, kind of one of those group guys, a guy that just do everything. When you hear a coach say something about your skill set like that, just what does that mean?
Dude, it means a lot because I have a ton of respect for DC, but especially like his opinion, Ben Johnson's opinion. I mean, I have a deep admiration for my coaches, so for them to trust me, man, is huge. That's what I work so hard for. So, yes, sir.
When we talked to you last week, did you have any idea that this was coming?
Not a clue. Not a clue. I found out almost like a couple hours before you guys did. So, yeah, no, I'm just very thankful. My agent Hadley, man, he said I one dude on your birthday, man, but I got a birthday present for you. And I was like, yeah, what could this possibly be? So, no, I much appreciate it, man. It helps my family out tremendously. So.
A couple weeks ago when I talked to you, we were talking about you didn't even know how to wide receiver was going to go. Now you made the trade home. How does it feel to be able to have you rooted here in the city?
Man, dude, I'll tell you what. I think I come out here every day with the same mindset, just to be the best version of myself. And honestly, I don't think that changes, man. I think I still come out here, man, just be the best man I can be, best teammate I can be, and honestly just keep putting my best foot forward. So, like I said, I think at the end of the day, the biggest thing I appreciate the most is the respect from my teammates and the trust of my coaches. And I think no matter what, I got to come out here every day and earn that, and that's my mentality. So.
What's it like for you to hear your coach say you said you're a self-made man? What does that mean to you?
I'll tell you what, that can entitle a lot of things, but yeah, I know. Honestly, man, I will say this though. I've had a lot of help along the way. Family, friends, obviously DC 2 years ago, man, put a lot of trust and faith in me. Being back there, playing receiver, a lot of things, man. So I think that's always hard to say, man, because there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. Because even the routes that's drawn up, I can't run the routes if Ben Johnson don't draw it up. You know what I'm saying? I can't do anything if DC and Pip don't trust me and put me out there. So I think it's hard to say that with such a team sport. But I appreciate it, man, because like I said, every day I want to earn the respect of my teammates and the trust of my coaches, man. So it means a lot for me.
You mentioned the family, a wedding in July.
Yeah.
And then extension. How'd you celebrate?
Dude, I'll tell you what, me and my wife, we haven't yet, man. They said, Abby, has anything changed? I think she asked me that, and I was like, man, our needs don't change. But what I do think changing, I think that what we are celebrating is, man, obviously in the future I want to have kids, man. And I think when it happens, as I've grown as a man, my biggest thing is, man, how can I take care of my family, my wife and my kids, future dogs and everything like that. So I think that's just where my head's at. It's definitely a lot more peace in that aspect, man. So I'm celebrating that level of stability that I'll be having in the future for my family. So I'm thankful for that. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Now that your wife knows you have money.
Huh? You said what?
Now that your wife knows you have money.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, that's she's a better person than I am, man. So I don't even, she thinks of that like that. She always asks me, are we going to be okay? And I tell her I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure we are. So, no, she's a very, very good human being. And that's why I married her. So, yes, sir.
You ever think about how your mindset or mentality kind of overlaps with that, with the fan base? Or pointed that out to you?
You said how my mentality, I'm sorry?
Yeah, do you ever think about that and just kind of what it means to be in a place where the identities, they kind of like that?
Man, I'll tell you what, it's a blessing, and I've been meaning to say this for a long time. I'm proud every day I put that helmet on. I'm proud every day I put that jersey on because this organization, the people that in it, the coaches in it, it's not like this everywhere. But you got a bunch of gritty guys who want to go out here. I call them, I think I said in an interview a while ago, we got a bunch of lunch pail guys from top down, people that just bring their lunch pail to work and go to work. You know what I'm saying? Put the next day, the next opportunity, the next rep, whatever it is, with the next meeting, they just bring their lunch pail to work and they go to work. So to have that here, man, it's not like that everywhere, but we're in a group surrounded a bunch of great men and women because we have a lot of help too there. So definitely much appreciated.
Was there a point when you were inside this organization where you realized, like, this is where I want to stay in my professional career?
You know what's crazy, man, is I talked to Catherine and Brittany. They do a lot with our like our health stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, the carbohydrates and all that stuff. And it was literally like 2 weeks ago, and I was thinking, man, I wonder what this is like everywhere because they do so much work. What is it like everywhere? And as I was walking around, I was like, man, I really don't want to go nowhere else. And literally, like, it's just so crazy that it happened, man. So I'm just saying, just continue to have faith, and my prayers have been answered, blessings been upon me, man. So I'm just thankful for it.
What was your
Yes,
wife's
sir.
reaction when you got the extension?
Dude, I tell you what, we both just kind of sat there for a little bit. It's still, like I said, in my head, I've never. If I'm being completely candid, man, you always kind of think, is it possible going into the NFL, playing and staying as long as I can, man? And I've had such a work mentality, and I think sometimes it kind of rubs off on her. So I still don't think it's kind of sit in on us, anything like that, man. We just continue to wake up every day and be thankful, man. So more than anything.
I think that Maurice Alexander return.
Dude, I'll tell you what. All right, so let me get it just 2 seconds to talk about Mo. It might be a little bit of a rant. So this man, we call him Hard Time. He's been back there, man, just listening. Every time after practice, catching jugs, walk through, catching jugs, just listening. And then as I'm working, he's working, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know his story. This dude's working another job. Got a call from the USFL, balls out in the USFL, comes to Detroit Lions, and then finally takes a punch back in the NFL. There's a lot of work that went in between that moment, the moment that he had at the game, and a lot of work that went in between that nobody got to saw. And that dude works his tail off. There's a time at OTAs, man, he's running routes, and he just goes back there. He's tired. Throws up in the huddle, goes and runs another route. I mean, dude is, I hope every time the ball touches his hands, he scores a touchdown, man, because he works so hard. So I love that dude, man, and I'm so thankful. I'll tell you, man, when all it takes is one, man. You take one, man, and they come in bunches like snowballs, man, and he put the work in for that moment to happen. So I'm thankful for him. I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him, but I'm not surprised by it.
You should watch his post-game interview. He talks about you.
Yeah. I'll tell you, that's my. We right next to each other in the locker, but dude, I'll tell you what, man, I always tell him, throw everything you have at it, man, because this is your opportunity. And that dude throws everything he has at it, man. Everything, mentally, on his plays, constantly. I mean, dude, I'm proud of him and I'm happy for him, but I'm not surprised, man, because a lot of work went up into that moment. So, yeah, thankful for it.
What does that do for you in that receiver room, seeing a guy work like that?
I mean, I say, dude, we got a bunch of, like I said, a bunch of lunch pail guys, man, a bunch of gritty guys. So, I think it kind of rubs off on all of us, because. Like I said, I'll be ready to go inside and I'll see Rod doing abs. And then it trickles down, so Rod's doing abs, so I gotta do abs. Because saw him doing abs, now I wanna study more. Because I'm studying more, Hard Time studying more. Not AG's asking questions, J-Mo asking questions. It trickles down the line, man. So when you got a group that's rubbing off on each other like that, Marv comes in and he's telling you, hey man, this is how you need to be detailed, this is what you need to do on this route. He's giving us knowledge, man. You got a bunch of group and we're all continuously elevating ourselves, but then we're elevating each other, man. So it's awesome to be a part of.
Judge machine.
No, and the reason why, look at this guy right there. You see him? That's why I can't miss a day, because of him right there. Every time I want to miss a day, he wants to go. He's still walking off the line. I'm trying to beat him, man, but he works so hard. If he doesn't miss a day, what excuse do I have? So I'm not gonna miss a day from that either. So yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you ever able to turn it off and relax a little bit?
Dude, you know what's crazy is I think my wife asked me the other night. She's like, do you still feel the same pressure? Do you still feel the same like? And I think that's who I am. I think it's all I've known up until my life now. So look at her. I'm going back and catch some more jugs just because I know you caught some more. I'm going to catch some more. I appreciate you, Bubba. All right, chill out. I love you, dude. No, it's all right. I'm gonna let him have that moment, because I told him, I was like, when he signed his, I'm gonna ugly cry. If he catches a picture of me FaceTime, I'm gonna go viral because I'm gonna be crying so hard. Just because how hard he works. But no, I don't think it changes, man. I think that's who I am. I think it's been rooted in my DNA for a long time. So.
We hear about like rooms, having chemistry and stuff like that. It's like all the bond, getting off the field, but like you guys see the bond over the work. Is that normal?
I'll tell you what. Every receiver room's different, but that is definitely true for us. You talking about bonding over the work, man. We like I said, we thrive. We're doing push-ups after practice for each other's drops. You know what I'm saying? We just I'll say, and it's allowing us to grow closer. In my head, man, I want to block for my teammates, but I know I have to throw a block because I know Rod's going to throw a block, and I know J-Mo's going to throw a block. But now all the young bucks, Dylan, AG, Chase, they're throwing their head in there. Like, I'm like, so like we're not throwing our head in there. We're throwing our shoulder pads in there. But I want to block, man, because I know those guys are going to give their best. So, yeah, I think we do bond over that, though. That's
47 catches over 600 yards last year. Big part of this offense. Obviously, we know what you can do as a quarterback, too. Do you have any individual goals in your career?
I'll tell you what, every year is different. I told Marv this other day, and I feel like the battle every year is different. I believe in the preparation, it's hard to set the because anything can happen over the course of the year, especially and then towards the tail end of the year. You know, you don't know how much you're gonna play, what's gonna be. You have no idea, but I believe in the preparation, and I know there's some things I got to work on out here, and that's what I believe in. So I'm gonna prepare for those things. When they do come up, I'll make the play. But outside of that, no, I don't have any particular goals. But I believe if I work, put everything I have in it, turn over every stone, put everything I have in it, the results will come. So that's what I'm doing.